We ate and drank our fill. No line, no soil until open my eyes, a witness to evidence. Shell, take weapon, there's nothing left. In a womb where no rain falls. In a womb built for us all.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, hold on to it. So, rounding up the new battle here, we got 2 Catans. One has Writhing, Worldscape, and Thunderbolt. The other guy has Gaze of Death, Lord of Fire. 5 guys inside an Ark. Annihilation Barge. 9 guys on foot. 2 Heavy Destroyers. 6 Scarabs just chilling. 10 Immortals with a Phaeron Lord and a Veil of Darkness Cryptek being proxied by this guy back here. And we're facing Eldar. A rematch of a recent battle. 5 Pathfinders, some Fire Dragons in 2 of those transports, Dire Avengers with Eldrad in another transport, Night Spinner over there, and some badass, what do you call them, Dark Reapers up here. And my opponent's going to try to steal initiative. Can he steal it? Oh, no, gets a 2. So we're going first, and off we go. Our objectives, we have 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a 5th one in here. 5th objective. So turn 1 coming up. Rounding up top of turn 1, some luck for us. This guy zotted in there, didn't get any luck, but then this Catan moved up, fired the Thunderbolt in there, and managed to explode that vehicle. Those guys are not pinned though. Nobody died there. Over here, these guys got pretty good shots. They got against this guy that was in cover, got 1 penetration through, despite his shield, and he failed and we wrecked him, so that's pretty lucky. And then the Fire Dragons inside got pinned. So really lucky from my standpoint there. What happened? These guys moved over here. Phaeron fired into there, killed 1 guy after the Terminator saves. This guy moved out and ran 6 inches straight towards the Eldar. Moved up a little bit, fired side into there, couldn't quite do it. Scarabs moved up and ran over here. That's about it. Warriors moved up and took position. That was it. So we're on to bottom of turn 1. Okay, rounding up bottom of turn 1 for the Eldar army. What happened? Snipers combined with Meltas. 1 Melta died from dangerous terrain as they went into the difficult terrain because of riding Worldscape from this guy. 1 Melta was cleaved by, sucked into the warp by the Lord of Fire ability. 3 of them hit, 3 wounds. I managed to make all my saves, but then these guys fired in, put 4 saves into me. I failed 2 of them, and he's down to 2 wounds already. So he's already getting hunted. Missiles from the vehicle didn't do too much, but 2 missile shots from just the kick-ass Exarch over here managed to immobilize me and blow away my main gun. So I just have a crappy strength 6 Tesla on the bottom left. That's it. Some shooting of these guys. Night Spinner template dropped. They are webbed. We give them a little token to web them. I managed to make my save though, so so far we're saved. And I think that was it for the action. Yeah, just some shifting around. That's it. So on to turn 2 for Necrons. Top of turn 2 for Necrons. These guys fired into there, managed to kill 2 more, and those guys ran. There's like 2 guys remaining. They're running off the board over there. Over here, some shooting from the broadside combined with shooting from these guys. Managed to finally kill 2 of his buddies there. So just the Exarch for the Dark Reapers is left. But his 2 buddies ran away, but he stuck around. Tried to fire some stuff into that Eldrad's vehicle over there. Thunderbolt over here, couldn't, I think missed, rolled a 1. This thing got, this thing fired up there actually, so that did that. These guys were the ones that fired. It had cover against them, but it fired at that vehicle, just couldn't get through the penetration because of the shield actually. Shield put to work. These guys moved up 6, ran a few inches. They're sort of in the middle of the board. They're just chilling. And they're just chilling over there helping fire at that guy. So we're on to bottom of turn 2 rounding for up Eldar. Bottom of turn 2, what happened? Oh, this Catan's toast. These guys came out of here, doomed him. Managed to get 5 saves on him, and I failed 4 of those 5 saves, so he explodes. So the awesomeness of my invulnerable saves continues. However, this guy's made some good invulnerable saves because he was down to 2 wounds, and he's only down to 1 wound now. Despite Meltas going in there, the Meltas fired, one of them exploded. Some bad hits though, didn't quite do it. Missiles from this guy didn't quite do it. A missile from there and shooting didn't quite do it, so I got a little bit lucky there. So he's at least alive with 1 measly wound. Some shooting into these guys, killed 1 of them. Didn't reanimate, they made their leadership though. And that was about it. So we're on to turn 3. Rounding up top of turn 3 for Necrons. This thing moved out over here. Just to clean up the last 2 guys that were there, the running away guys, we got them. This thing also helped with a combination of the guys inside, those guns, a couple of these guys here that moved but only went at 1 inch, unfortunately. A bunch of other stuff. We managed to whittle that down to Eldrad, 3 guys. The Exarch is dead because he failed 1 of his wounds. We managed to move in here and explode the vehicle with these guys, even though it went pretty fast. We hit it with out of our 30 attacks, got some entropic strikes there. This guy tried to laser beam into that Night Spinner back there, but couldn't hit. This thing tried to... Actually, this thing helped to kill the guy that's up there. These guys teleported with Veil of Darkness over here, and they were the ones that also helped gun down into these guys. So they're teleporting around near that objective. And we're on to bottom of turn 3. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 3, what happened... bottom of turn 3, forgive me. Eldrad split off, went after the Catan, went first in combat, and just cut... Yeah, you went first because you initiative. Cut me down. I exploded, didn't put any wounds on this, didn't put any wounds on it. Well, put a wound on him, but he didn't pass through. I only had to make 2 saves, but I failed them both, so I exploded. Couldn't get a chance to chop into Eldrad there. These guys over here moved, fleeted, and charged in here. Gong Show combat. Literally no wounds caused by either side. It's failed warriors against failed Eldar over there. It's pretty funny. That was about it. That's all that's left there. Oh, this guy nuked into here, killed 3 guys, but 2 of them reanimated after pinning was made, after leadership was made. So we're on to rounding up top turn 4. This guy flew in there with preferred enemy because there's nothing else to shoot at, really. But he missed both of his attacks, and he actually only had 1 attack because of the defensive ability on the Direvengers. They had defend. These guys managed to put 1 wound into them though. 1 guy died and they ran away. Leadership. These guys fired in with all their guns into Eldrad, and by some dumb luck, he failed 3 of his saves. Oh, sorry, it was this. Actually, these guys failed to do any wounds to him. Pardon me. This Tesla rolled 2 6s, got 6 hits on Eldrad, and some miracle he failed 3 of those, even with the reroll. And he's like, I think I'm leaving the battlefield. So we fluked that way to kill him. These guys charged in all the way against this guy, but actually didn't. We only got 1 6 against him. We did lower his armor down by 1, and as a result, we were able to glance him because we rolled another 6. So we just can't shoot next round. I forgot to do anything with these guys, but so be it. And we're on to bottom of turn 4. Okay, we're doing the turns pretty quick now because there's not much left on the table. So the entire turn 5 would happen. His turn, he flew over here, tank shocked through my Scarabs, tank shocked through these guys. They made their leadership. 1 Scarab suicided himself to death or glory to put an entropic strike on the vehicle, and he succeeded. So his armor's down by another point. And these guys kept running. They tried to fire into here, but couldn't get any wounds. My turn, this guy flew over here, missed. Scarabs charged in with these guys charging in. Shooting against this guy didn't do much, actually. We didn't even glance him once from shooting. Scarabs managed to get 2 hits in, no entropic strikes, couldn't do anything there. Warscythe penetrated but couldn't do anything because of Hollow Fields, just made it so we can't shoot. So he's still flying. On to... Sorry, that was turn 4. This is turn 5.
No, that was top of 5.
Oh, that was top of 5. Right. That was top of 5, so this is bottom of turn 5. Okay, so bottom of turn 5, what happened? Those guys kept running. This guy went through here, went tank shocking. These guys actually ran away. They've got an 11 for their leadership, so they're running. He managed to successfully get into these guys. They passed their leadership, though. They didn't run. So right now, this is contested. There's nobody on this objective, I don't think, because they're running. But however, these guys are on that objective. So we're going to see if the game ends on a 1 or 2. Here we go. Roll it up for us. Nope, continues. So really fast now. This guy flew in over here. Sorry, my turn. What did I do? Fired everything at him. Couldn't get enough to go through the Hollow Fields effectively, but the Scarabs got in. Got a billion. I got a lot of hits. Got like 6 hits out of 20 attacks. Needing 6s. Got 5, entropic strikes. So we automatically penetrated with a bunch of attacks. However, we only managed to immobilize him, and he has vectored engines. So we're gonna. On his turn, he just sits there. We're gonna see if the game ends. On 1, 2, or 3. Game continues. Okay, my turn. I'm just going to entropically strike you to death. And that's going to be it. I think I'm just going to entropically strike you because I hit. Thanks for the game. Thanks, Dave.